Long runs can be a real struggle, especially when you're battling fatigue and mental hurdles. But what if I told you there's a common mistake that could be holding you back from crushing those miles? Mastering the long run is a game changer for endurance athletes. It's not just about logging miles, it's about building stamina, mental toughness, and confidence. When you get it right, you'll find that overall performance improves, and those long runs don't seem so daunting anymore. The long run is a critical part of training that pushes your body to adapt to sustained periods of activity. This adaptation is what leads to improved endurance and resilience. By incorporating long runs into your training regime, you're essentially teaching your body to be more efficient at using energy, managing fatigue, and recovering from intense efforts. Many athletes dread long runs, but with the right approach, it can become a highlight of your training. It's a chance to test your limits, explore new routes, and enjoy the journey. When you master the long run, you'll find that you're not just building physical endurance, but also mental toughness. You'll learn to push through challenges, stay focused, and maintain a positive mindset even when the going gets tough. To get started with long runs, you'll need the right gear though. Proper running shoes are essential. They provide support and cushioning needed to reduce the risk of injury. You should also consider investing in a hydration pack or soft flasks with a no bounce belt like the Naked belt, which is something that I use. As when you do longer runs, you'll need to stay hydrated on the go. Nutrition is another critical component. You'll want to fuel your body with the right foods before, during, and after your run. This might include energy gels, carbohydrate electrolyte drinks, bars, energy chews, and much more. Having the right gear can make a huge difference in your performance and overall experience and leave you feeling good at the end of your long run. If you're new to running, it's essential to build up your mileage gradually to allow your body to adapt. This might mean starting with shorter runs and gradually increasing the distance over time. When doing this for my coaching clients, I try to only lift up their weekly volume by not more than 10%. And sometimes I'll put the increase only on their long run for that week and leave the remainder of the week's run the same. Having a solid foundation of cardiovascular fitness can also help. If you're coming from a background of regular exercise, you might find that you're more prepared to take on the longer distances. However, it's crucial to listen to your body and not to push yourself too hard. The long run process begins with preparation. This involves planning your route, checking the weather, and fueling up with the right foods. You should also make sure that you get plenty of rest and hydration in the days leading up to your long run. Also, don't forget to wear the correct shorts that will prevent any chafing, and maybe look at using something like anti-chafe products like Body Glide. When it comes to pacing strategies, it's essential to start strong, but not too fast. You want to conserve energy for the later parts of your run when fatigue really starts to set in. This might mean starting with a slightly slower pace than your usual and then gradually increasing your speed as you warm up. The other option is to find the pace that you know that you can hold for the whole run. When I'm setting paces for my coaching clients, I will usually make the long run about 45 seconds to 1 minute per kilometer slower than their goal race pace that we're training for. Proper form is another critical aspect of long runs. This includes maintaining good posture, landing on your midfoot or forefoot when you hit the ground, and keeping your arms relaxed. As you run, pay attention to your body and listen to what it's telling you. If it starts to feel tired or uncomfortable, it might be time to slow down or take a break. Mental fatigue is a common challenge, but it can be overcome with the right mindset. Focus on breaking your run into smaller, manageable chunks and remind yourself of your training and preparation. Common issues like cramps, dehydration, and mental fatigue can be addressed with practical solutions. For cramps, make sure that you stretch before and after your long run, and consider incorporating some strength training to build up your muscles. Dehydration can be avoided by drinking plenty of water before, during, and after your long run. Recovery techniques are just as important as the run itself. This might involve stretching after your long run, refueling with a mix of carbohydrates and protein, and getting plenty of rest. Learning to manage these issues will make a huge difference in your long run experience and cause you to really enjoy the long run process. As you work on mastering the long run, remember to stay patient and stay focused. With the right approach, you'll find those long runs become more enjoyable and more rewarding every time you do them. If you're struggling with long runs, try out these strategies we've discussed and see how they work for you. And feel free to ask me any questions in the comment section that you need answered in relation to the long run. This is where you can ask the coach. Now, don't forget to follow me on Strava for more daily tips and short videos on how to better train and race. You can find my Strava profile link in the description below, or simply scan this QR code on the screen to go straight through to my athlete profile. Now, as you know, a major part of getting faster at your next half marathon or marathon has a lot to do with knowing and understanding your VO2 max and how that number will help you to run a PB. So to help you understand the benefits of why this is the case, I've put together a video on how to improve your VO2 max number and what types of training you can do to increase it. And that video is coming up right now.